Hey there. Today I want to speak about feeling low or drained, and that in fact it don't has to do something with you in every case. Like I'm just speaking, the light's a little bit light. I'm just speaking about my experiences. So I was feeling really drained for a long period of time as I got into my spiritual journey. And I thought, like, what the fuck? What has this to do with? I was eating healthier, I was doing my meditations, I was doing everything. But I was feeling drained. Not when I was by myself, but like almost every time I was meeting my sisters or watching a film with one of them. And yeah, I just felt uh, disgusting, to be honest. So um, I figured out I'm an empath, so I'm really sensitive to energy. Maybe you are an empath too. You can watch a bunch of videos at YouTube to see like 10 signs you're an empath, and then you can see if it fits or not. So I figured out that as you go into your spiritual journey, the universe shows you what's good for you and what's not, even more than before. Like I watch with my sister all the time movies in the evening. This was just our thing, and I really liked it actually. But at one point in my journey, I started to feel like really not good with her and like really drained, and it was like, why? Because like we're just watching a movie. We're not even speaking much. Like, how is this possible that I feel drained? So now I know the universe showed me what people are good for me and who are not. And my sister is a narcissist. And at this point, I realized like this trait, she always puts me down. She was always trying to have power over me. And yeah, narcissists are like sucking a little bit of your energy because they are not so connected with the light as you are. They are not like such a good funnel as you are, and this is the reason why you can feel drained after spending a few hours or just minutes with people like this. Or you don't even have to be a narcissist. It can be a friend of you who is always complaining and like getting you in this lower vibe, trying to pull you in, and you feel just like exhausted afterwards. This is an indicator too that you have to change your relationships. You have to change the people you hang out with. And for me, it was a really hard lesson because I love my sister, and like it was also really insulting to her that I like out of nowhere, for her it was like out of nowhere, I just said like I don't want to watch movies with you anymore, and this was like really shocking for her. And for me it was really hard to set boundaries because I like my energy and I like to feel good. And if somebody drains me, I just have to let them go, even if it's your family. It's like sad to say, but it's a fact. Even if it's your family, they don't have to be around you necessarily. Because of this, I'm in Brazil. I just left them all and said bye bye. I'm going by my own in this new country and meet some new people who I vibe with, really. Like, I hope I will find soon my soul tribe. We'll see. I'm attracting what I am, so It can take long, I guess. I already attracted a lot of good people, but like I feel connected to them, but I don't feel connected to this extent. It's like like undescribable. So it's not necessary about you that you're feeling low or drained. Just like be aware of your environment. It's also said that you are the three people I think you hang around with. And if you don't want to be like them or have their life, then you should ask yourself, why am I with these people? Are they lifting me up or are they drowning me? And in my case, it was drowning. So I had to say goodbye. And yeah, it's easy to say, it's not so easy to do this, but in the end you will feel better. Even like I was completely by myself then for 1 year. My sister, like, she was really upset and she was mad at me. She didn't understand why I suddenly rejected her. And yeah, she harmed me emotionally and physically. She spit on me. She was really disrespectful, because if you like reject a narcissist, he first like tries to manipulate you in an emotionally way. She said things like, I think you don't love me anymore. And actually, you shouldn't like let it go to you, because like empath is really easy to manipulate with emotional things like, I think you don't love me anymore. And even though I watched this bunch of videos and I knew actually how to handle, this was so for me that I said like what you want to hear, Dor, I love you, and I let her again in my life, and then I again feel drained, and yeah, it was going nowhere. But at the time, I just, after a few times practicing, I just made it, like the cut. I made it finally, and after this, she like said bad things about me to my family and everything. She tried everything to lower me. Not like just in mental things, like in physical things too. She was like really abusive. And yeah, I don't have just emotional scars, I have physical too. But this was a lesson, a really big lesson, so thank you, Katja. And yeah, you just have to let go the people who are not good for you. So scan your environment. Who's really lifting me up? Is there a, a, a human being who's lifting me up? Because in my case, it was nobody was lifting me up. So I was like 1 year all by myself, and like I quitted alcohol and marijuana, and then I was like without my friends even. Like we had nothing more in common, so I was completely by myself. And for this step, you have to lose your afraidness of being alone, because when you're alone, you will get so much wisdom, you will grow so much, and it's not a permanent thing. So don't be afraid of being alone, because in the end, it will surely pay off. Like 100%, I will tell you, it will pay off. Don't be afraid to be alone. Just tell the universe, I cut them out. See, I took action, now you can bring me the people I vibe with. And the universe will do its best for you to bring them as soon as possible, like divine timing and things. Yeah, my dear friend, just cut them people off. Just cut the people off and vibe a little bit with yourself. And maybe in your case it's not that hard. It was for me. Maybe in your case you have some really loyal friends and you don't have to be completely by yourself. And yeah, it's from every case different. But you have to start. Be aware, scan it, and just make the decision to better your life. Yeah, just make the decision. Like, intention is everything. Set the intention, make the decision, and then everything will slowly fall into place. So yeah, this was a little bit of my story. I hope you can relate to this, and I hope you got now some motivation and courage to better your life and like see who suits you and who's not. Because if you stick around with people you don't vibe with, actually, you tell the universe in a way that you're okay with this. Like if you settle for less, like in a relationship, you tell the universe, I'm okay with this. Like I don't need more. But in reality, you're worthy of so much more. So don't settle for less. Because of this, I'm single for like 3-4 years or something, and I don't see a relationship yet coming. I am building a relationship with me, and this takes time. So when the time is right, I will meet my soulmate, but I'm not going to settle for less. No more. I did it so many times, and it was just like lesson after lesson after lesson, and I feel really hurt after this. And I tend to, I tend to go to unavailable men because my mother was emotionally unavailable too. So this was my pattern. I became aware of, and I have to stop, like immediately stop, because this is it's not worth it, and it's so frustrating. So I hope this video helped you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.